Hi, I'm Stephanie with RV Weekenders. Thanks for joining me today. Today I'm going to be making a dessert, a little snack that we like to use on our vacations, and sometimes we even do it at home. And what we're going to be making today is kind of a brownie Reese's dessert that you're going to love. Let's get started. First of all, this is the easy way to do it. You buy a packet of fudge brownie mix or brownie mix, or you could make your own from scratch. It's not that hard, and you follow the directions on the package. So I have actually already put in the brownie mix in here and a large egg, and I had to add some flour to the mixture because we live at a high altitude, and if you're gonna go camping, you might be at a high altitude also. So the package directions says that you need to add 3 tablespoons per package. So if you're making one package, you just add it to the brownie mix before you start putting other stuff in. Then you put your 1/3 cup of vegetable oil is what the directions say, and then also 2 tablespoons of water. Now if we have to double this, then we not only have to double the flour and make it 6 tablespoons, we'd also have to make it about a 1/4 cup of water, because that's what 4 tablespoons equals. And so as I'm stirring this, you can see it doesn't take very much to mix it up. You don't even need to bother with a hand mixer. I think it's just about 50 mixes is what the package usually says, and we'll do this that way. So after I get this done, I'm going to get a muffin tin and put some cupcake liners in it. And I've only done it with paper liners, but this time I'm going to do a little variation. So you're on the road with me for the first time on some of this stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some silicone cupcake holders, some paper ones, and some that are foil on the outside and paper on the inside. And I'm also going to take some vegetable spray, or you can use any kind of spray, canola, whatever you want. And I'm going to spray a few of these, just slightly, just to see the difference on how it pops out. So we're going to spray 3 of those. But before we do anything else, we're going to take this fine specimen of chocolate chip cookies. And what better brand than Nestle's Toll House? But you can also, it comes in these squares, and you can just put one down there in each cupcake holder. And you can also use the rolled pre-made cookie dough, or you can make your own from scratch. Now there's been variations. You can make peanut butter dough. This is chocolate chip. You can even put a sugar cookie in here, whatever you like. And then you press it down. So each one of these needs to be pressed down. You smash, smash, smash. Just using my hands, they're nice and clean. No worries there. Like you said, you can make this stuff from scratch or buy it. In the meantime, I'm preheating the oven, the propane oven in our RV, to 350. So it's going to be getting preheated soon. We're going to smash these down. One thing I noticed about cupcake liners was last time I made cupcakes, they were chocolate, and I used a white liner. I think it was in Valentine's Day. I used a white liner. And the brownie, I think it was brownie mix or cupcake mix, it came out really dark, and it was not very pleasing to the eye. So you definitely want to get a darker cupcake liner if at all possible. That's one reason I'm using these foil ones today, because they're darker. I want to see if the appearance looks better when they're cooked. It's a lot quieter on the silicone ones. That's a plus. After I get done smashing these cookies, So I had my fine assistant take the wrappers off these Reese's Buttercups.
That was me. That
Yep.
was me. I tried to eat them though. I tried to
Ron
eat them.
behind on the camera. I'm putting them in upside down. I mean, if you make a mistake and you put it right side up, it's not really going to matter all that much, but this is the way you're supposed to do it. And you can even make these Reese's peanut butter mock ones somehow by yourself too, but I just think it's just a lot convenient, and I like the original taste of the Reese's Pieces. I mean, not the Reese's Pieces, the Reese's Buttercup kind. So, I got that in. So we have our cookie dough on our Reese's Buttercups. I mean, truthfully, you could substitute Reese's Pieces in there too. That'd be just as good. And we're going to take this brownie mix and we are going to stick it on. It's kind of a lot. I might end up making it less. Make sure we have enough to go around. You don't want any of these, do you, Ron?
Yeah. My mouth is watering.
One way I like to serve these is when they come out of the oven, put some ice cream on the top of them or some Cool Whip. But if you do either one, you can have some caramel syrup or chocolate syrup and drizzle it on top. But that's not happening today because that's just a little bit too much sugar for me. It's not for Ron though. So I only used one of the brownie mix packages, and 4 of the king size, because they have 4 in each of them. And I have half the dough left over of just one of those, because there's 24 pieces of dough in that. Just trying to get it a little bit even on the, that's so pretty, but I'm going to take a little of this out. And one good thing about the silicone is it comes right out. I'm going to get a little more in this one. I have a feeling this is going to be a volcano, but we'll see.
Looks good.
Yeah, it looks pretty darn good. Yummy. So I'm going to cook this for 22 to 24 minutes. Say this again. So I'm going to cook this for 22 to 24 minutes. But I'm going to keep an eye on it because I've never made these in our RV oven yet. So we'll see how that works. So I'm going to put them in 350 preheated oven on the middle rack. And we're going to set the timer for 22 minutes and we'll be right back. Welcome back. Now we're going to see if these chocolate chip, peanut butter cups, and brownie mix cupcake, I call it a cupcake, is done yet. Let's see, let's take it out of the oven. One good thing about these silicone things, you can use them as a, ooh, they look good. Right here for a second. Now if you have a toothpick, you can pop it in there and see if that brownie mix is done. If you don't have a toothpick, just get a little knife and try it out. So this one needs a few more minutes, I would think, because otherwise it would come out clean if the brownie mix was done. But it sure does look good. Let's put it in and try it again. That was at 22 minutes.
Maybe we'll add another 10 minutes.
Oh no, we'll add a few more minutes.
Okay.
Just a reminder that ovens, even in the RV, propane ovens vary, so you need to keep an eye on your oven as it's cooking as well. But definitely start checking around 20 minutes for sure. And we'll put this in for another minute or so and see if the brownie mix is done then. Now we're going to check these again. They're looking better. Oh yeah, looking a lot better.
Ooh.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I'd say we got all the way down to the cookie.
Good. Thank you, assistant. So while these are cooling for 5 minutes, we might as well just put this oven to use since it's already preheated. We're going to put the rest of the chocolate chip cookie dough in, so we'll have an extra dessert. And you could even top the cookies on top of the brownies if you want, or on the bottom when you're done as an added little treat if you're going to put ice cream on it especially. So we'll be back in 5 minutes after these cool. They're done all right, and they turned out great. I did a few different experiments here. This one came out of a paper wrapper. I'm gonna cut into it and see how it looks. Ooh, doesn't that look good?
Yep, cookie on the bottom,
Yep.
peanut butter in the middle, and
Chocolate.
oh
Let
man.
me taste it real quick.
Go ahead.
This is really good.
I keep wanting to drop down. I can't look at the.
Would my assistant like a piece?
Of course.
This is good.
Mmm.
Imagine that with ice cream drizzled with caramel syrup or chocolate syrup, but even caramel would be really great. So
That came out awesomely.
yeah. So one thing I noticed was, let's look at these ones that are done over here. I sprayed the bottom on some of them, mainly the paper ones. You can see they're pretty soaked, but you know something? It made it come out a whole lot easier out of the pan. So if you're going to serve these, to somebody right away, that would be no problem. And the wrapper comes off real easy. But if you're going to give them out in the cookie wrapper, I wouldn't spray it. I would try and just do it without spraying it. I noticed that the silicone ones, they came out really great, easy. And we'll take the wrapper off the silicone ones. Look at that. They're not sticking at all. Let's take them all off the silicone ones, and I might have. Ooh, this one's gonna. Ooh. Yep, that one's kind of crumbly, but when we took them out of the tray various ways. We used a fork, and that we thought that was pretty easy. And we also, after we were sure they were cooled, we dumped them over, and they still survived. We did add an extra 5 minutes to the original time we had predicted, so it was about 27 minutes. If you know, brownie mix takes about 26 normally, but the variations of our altitude and our propane oven could make a difference. So always be sure and keep an eye on it at least at 20 minutes. Let's see how our cookies are doing now. Ooh, come take a look, Dad. Might as well. Look at that. Not that much longer. Ooh. Not that much longer. Well, thanks for joining us, and I hope you enjoy this dessert. Please like and share and subscribe to our channel, and share this video so your friends will be able to surprise you with a treat at their house, or you can surprise them. But be sure and share this video so we can have others watch us as well. Thanks for watching.